Imagine waking up one day and realizing your new coworker isn't human. It's an AI that works faster, cheaper, and never sleeps. Welcome to the OpenAI economy. So before it became a global buzzword that even your grandma uses, OpenAI started with one crazy dream: make AI safe for humanity. Back in 2015, Elon Musk, Sam Altman, and a handful of researchers formed a nonprofit lab with one mission: create AI that benefits everyone, not just big corporations. Cute, right? Fast forward a few years, and OpenAI is now one of the most powerful and profitable organizations in tech. But hold on. How did a nonprofit suddenly start charging $20 a month for ChatGPT Plus? We'll get there. Every hero story needs a plot twist, and OpenAI's came with a $13 billion check from Microsoft. That deal didn't just give OpenAI cash, it gave it superpowers. Suddenly, AI models were plugged into Microsoft's massive cloud, Azure, giving OpenAI the computing firepower to train models like GPT-4. Do you know that GPT-4 reportedly costs tens of millions of dollars just to train once? So yeah, Microsoft basically became the financial backbone of modern AI. This is where things get wild. Within a year, ChatGPT went from 0 to 100 million users, the fastest growing product in history. And suddenly, every business on Earth wanted a piece of AI. Startups built tools on top of it. Enterprises integrated it into workflows. Investors poured billions into AI-powered everything. OpenAI became more than a company, it became infrastructure. You don't just use OpenAI now, your business depends on it. OpenAI has sparked the biggest productivity revolution since the internet. Writers, coders, marketers, even teachers now use ChatGPT like a digital assistant on steroids. Companies using AI tools report 30 to 50% faster output in creative and administrative tasks. That's huge. Imagine cutting your workweek in half and still getting paid the same. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, dreams come with fine print. Let's talk about the jobs. AI isn't just creating tools. It's replacing tasks. Customer service? Automated. Basic coding? Partly automated. Content writing? Half the internet's doing it now. But here's the twist: studies show that AI eliminates repetitive roles but amplifies creative ones. In other words, it's not about job loss. It's about job transformation. So yeah, maybe your boss won't fire you. But if you're still using Excel in 2025 while others are building GPT bots, you're already unemployed, you just don't know it yet. This is where the real money lies. OpenAI isn't just making models, it's building digital infrastructure. APIs, developer tools, partnerships with Fortune 500s. It's becoming the backbone of a new kind of economy. Visuals, AI pipelines, companies connecting to OpenAI APIs, charts of API revenue growth. And guess what? Every API call, every ChatGPT prompt is money flowing into OpenAI's ecosystem. Even if you're not paying for ChatGPT, the data you produce fuels its value. Tone softens. That's genius. And a little scary. Remember how we talked about Google and Amazon dominating their fields? OpenAI's doing something similar, but faster. Because whoever controls the most advanced model controls access to the future. And when you control access, you control the economy. Big tech isn't competing anymore. They're forming AI alliances. Microsoft plus OpenAI, Google plus Anthropic, Amazon plus Anthropic. It's not a tech race, it's a power race. As AI tools grow, so does the gap. Big corporations afford the best models, the fastest GPUs, and custom AI pipelines. Small businesses, they rent intelligence by the prompt. AI could widen income inequality and even global inequality. Imagine developing nations trying to keep up when data and compute are owned by a handful of US companies. That's not just economic imbalance, that's digital colonization. But it's not just money, it's ethics. Who decides what data AI is trained on? Who's accountable when it lies? When it biases? OpenAI promises safe AGI for humanity. But what if safety comes second to profit? If AI ever gets consciousness, I hope it doesn't watch our TikToks first. Still, it's serious. Regulation, transparency, and data rights. These are the real economic debates of the decade. Here's the thing, AI isn't taking over tomorrow. It's already woven into every part of how we live, learn, and work. The real question is, will humans adapt fast enough? Maybe the future won't be man or machine, it'll be man and machine. The winners won't be the ones who fight AI, but the ones who learn to use it better than anyone else. So here are some quick facts. 1. AI models like GPT-4 cost over $100 million to train. 2. ChatGPT reached 100 million users in just 2 months. 3. AI is predicted to add $15.7 trillion to the global economy by 2030. 4. 60% of jobs will see at least 30% of their tasks automated. 5. OpenAI's ChatGPT uses 1.5 trillion parameters. That's like having 1.5 trillion switches flipping every time it answers your question. 6. AI uses the same energy as a small country. 7. 80% of businesses plan to integrate AI by 2026. Gartner reports that 4 out of 5 businesses plan to integrate AI into their operations within the next 2 years. 8. AI can detect fraud and money laundering faster than humans. 9. AI could replace 85 million jobs, but can also create 97 million new ones. 10. The top 5 AI companies control over 75% of global AI infrastructure. Microsoft, Google, Amazon, Meta, and OpenAI together control about 3/4 of the world's AI computing power. There is an industrial revolution happening right now. OpenAI, alongside partners like SoftBank and Oracle, is investing hundreds of billions, potentially up to $500 billion, in projects like Stargate to build next-gen AI supercomputers in the US. This generates construction jobs, manufacturing jobs for custom AI chips, and massive demands for power and land outside of traditional tech hubs. But here's the new economic dependence. The entire AI economy is now dependent on a handful of companies, NVIDIA for the chips, and hyperscalers like Microsoft/Azure for the cloud. This concentration of power is a huge economic vulnerability. We're moving from oil dependence to chip and compute dependence. So, from a humble nonprofit to an economic superpower, OpenAI has changed how the world works, and we're only at the beginning of that story. Whether it's a tool for progress or a force for monopoly depends on one thing, us. If you believe in understanding power before it controls you, hit that subscribe button. Because here on Bizimpact Stories, we don't just watch the economy change, we decode it.